Hello everybody, what's going on? Welcome to this new replay. I'm gonna be playing Bomberman 94. Originally released on the TurboGrafx 16. As you know, I'm playing this on the Virtual Console. And that's the plot to the game. They divided the planet into 5 sections. I don't know why this Virtual Console version is in Japanese. But in any case, I mean, it just mentions the names of the worlds. So the first world is the forest. The first world has 3 stages and a boss battle, and the other worlds will have 4 stages plus the boss battle. Unlike the previous Bomberman games of the TurboGrafx, by the way, this is the last one of the console, if I'm not mistaken. In here you don't need to kill all enemies. What you need to destroy is all of these green orbs that you can see. And once you destroy all of these orbs, you are able to get a little piece. It's like a stone or something trapped inside the bubble. So right now, I can just beat the level and leave if I wanted. But of course, I want to pick up as many items as possible. Unlike the previous Bomberman games as well, you don't actually need to find just a single item per level. You can find multiple bombs, multiple firepower items, and other stuff in the very same level. So that's why I'm going to destroy every single one of the flowers until I get a decent amount of bombs and firepower, if that is possible at all. Oh yeah, you can also find eggs. Each of these, what are these, kangaroos? Have different abilities. Some of them can kick, some others can jump. It will depend on the color they have. So I've been getting a couple bombs, some extra firepower. I'm not gonna be doing this in every single level. I'm just the first 2 or 3 levels I will be destroying as much as possible. I missed a flower, I just noticed. What? Oh, I can move. Oh, wait. So if you leave flowers or blocks without destroying, they transform it into coins. So they give you a certain amount of time to grab them. So yeah, you collect these pieces of the big metal, whatever you are trying to assemble. That's the whole point of each world. In order to restore that removed position of the planet into its original position. Here we have some unpredictable enemy, of course. The mouse. Type of enemy that I repeatedly said I didn't like in Bomberman 93. I just destroyed an item. Wasn't it a speed up thing? I don't even know if I would have grabbed it or not. I'm getting this one. I don't really need to kick bombs. See, you can get multiple power-ups here. Well, one problem is, if you run out of lives, unlike the other Bomberman games, yeah, you can continue from the very same level, but all of your power-ups, all of your bombs and firepower items will be removed. So yeah, you gotta watch out, you gotta keep yourself alive for as long as you can. This game, by the way, was also released on the Sega Genesis, but under a different name. It was called Mega Bomberman, you know, from Mega Drive. And I actually played it on the Genesis first, well, actually on emulator, to be honest. I remember back in the day, I asked my mom, I didn't have internet, so I asked my mom to bring me some ROMs from her job, basically, to download some ROMs from her job. And she brought me like a floppy disk with 2 or 3 runs for the Genesis, and one of them was Mega Bomberman, and actually I had tons of fun with it. I wasn't a huge fan of Bomberman series at the time. I mean, I'm not saying that I am right now, but I wasn't really into Bomberman games in general, but that game definitely made me enjoy Bomberman games even more, that's for sure. So yeah, as you can see, some enemies gonna be carrying the orbs, so you need to basically kill the enemy. You are forced to kill the enemy in some occasions, and just then the orb will be exposed and ready to be destroyed. That's weird. Sometimes there won't be any counter for you to pick up coins. I assume it's because I destroyed all of the blocks in the level. One more level to go. Again, this is the only world with 3 levels, or 3 stages. The other ones have 4. And each level is going to become longer and longer. In fact, this one is longer than the others because, as you can see, it doesn't show the little piece of stone trapped inside the bubble, but instead there is a door. So basically you need to destroy all of the orbs for you to get that door open and make it to the next room. Some levels can have 3 or 4 rooms even. The more progress you make, the longer the levels will become as well. And of course, the harder. But a lot of the difficulty, in my opinion, has to do with the length. And I lost count how many bombs and firepower I've been grabbing so far. But I told you, the first 2-3 levels and I fucked myself over. I will be picking up items like crazy. Wow, that was close. I'm invincible and everything, but I'm destroying this one just in case. You know, I'm basically expecting to grab something like a remote bomb or the no clips. And here is the stone. So we have the 2 extremes, an extremely fast enemy, well, there are faster enemies out there for sure, and a super slow enemy such as the snail. So here we have forest or jungle, I think it's jungle rather than forest, volcano, water area, or underwater world, whatever. I'm gonna destroy the firepower. That's not what I wanted, but these rabbits. What else? Oh, there is an egg. I definitely want it. It's another light blue egg, so it's basically the same guy I've been playing with so far. And the next world is like haunted house or something like that. Spookies, essentially. And then snow. After you beat all of those worlds, you will be unlocking the very last world. So there you go. No coins in this one either. So yeah, now I'm gonna be fighting the boss battle. That's kind of weird. I remember in the Sega Genesis version, you basically assemble the big coin or thing that you are trying to collect, and then you fight the boss. But apparently in this one, after you defeat the boss, you get to assemble the remaining part. So it's like you are walking on a bottomless pit. That's why I found it weird from the beginning. And here you're fighting essentially a banana robot monster, but I think you have to aim for the monkey that is controlling it rather than the actual monster. No, I think you can destroy the monster first, but then you will have to like deal with the monkey that is going to be escaping from you at all times. But I think it's preferable to, yeah, get rid of the monkey first. Probably I ended up killing both of them at the same time. A nice little death animation. When I was a kid, I thought it was a desperation mode. So I like unconsciously started running away, but that's not the case. So just now you assemble this thing. I'm pretty sure in the Sega Genesis version you assemble this first and then fight the boss, which is less awkward. Again, because it gives the impression that you're walking on a bottomless pit. And now, speaking of assembling, oh, by the way, the bosses are taking on the color Bombermans, which were supposed to take care of the other worlds. So now, everything now will be up to me.